BERGWIJNNER Leicester 2 Tottenham 3. Steven Bergwijn scores 2 added time goals off the bench to snatch massive 3 points. There had not been a Tottenham celebration like it since they won at Ajax in the Champions League. And Steven Bergwijn, who could potentially be off to Amsterdam, delivered an unbelievable end to this game. He scored twice in injury time, in the 95th and 97th minute, to the total and utter disbelief of Leicester, who thought they had won it. Bergwijn could even have been sent off at 2-1 for a shove on Çağlar Söyüncü, but instead the 79th minute sub delivered a comeback that no one saw coming. At the end, Spurs fans who had been chanting for Daniel Levy to leave their club switched to singing about Antonio Conte. He is still unbeaten in the Premier League as Spurs manager. Somehow, Ajax have bid £15 million for Bergwijn, but Spurs are holding out for more. After this, the London club may change their tune, ignore and further offer. For much of the evening, we thought this would be about Harry Kane scoring his 250th goal in club football. Yet despite scoring an 18th goal in 17 games against Leicester, his favourite club, there was little to celebrate for the England captain until the end. This was so harsh on Leicester, who were playing their first league game of 2022. Like the 1-0 win over Liverpool, their last top-flight game on December 28, Brendan Rodgers' team showed some real character in what has been a far from smooth season. But unlike the Liverpool match, they buckled at the end. Starting with a back three of Hamza Choudhury, Çağlar Söyüncü and Jannik Vestergaard, Leicester were under a fair amount of pressure from the start. Kane had a shot cleared off the line by Luke Thomas, struck a free kick against the wall and had 2 free headers, the second of which gave the bar a good hammering. Schmeichel pushed away a shot from Lucas Moura, and a Spurs goal seemed inevitable, particularly as they were enjoying a whopping 92% possession during this one-sided game. And from nowhere, with their first attack of the game, Patson Daka gave Leicester the lead. It was a messy goal from Tottenham's point of view as they failed to stop the run of Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall. Ademola Lookman was about to shoot, but Sergio Reguilón nudged the ball into the direction of Daka and he squeezed a shot past Hugo Lloris via the post. Lloris could have done better and seemed to go down too early, but he delivered a decent save from James Maddison. Yet Spurs were always a threat, and while Marc Albrighton delivered a stunning goal-line clearance to deny Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Kane eventually got his goal. There was more sloppy defending, this time from Vestergaard, whose pass was cut out by Ollie Skip. Harry Winks released Kane, who charged into the area, turned Söyüncü and scored via the post. Kane had a couple more chances, including one really bad miss, and Spurs should have been out of sight by half-time. There was a massive cheer 9 minutes into the second half when James Justin appeared for his first Leicester game in 11 months after an ACL injury, and despite Tottenham's pressure, Leicester were a danger on the counter-attack, even though they obviously missed Jamie Vardy. Both teams had more chances as the game became increasingly entertaining and chaotic. And Maddison, who became an increasing danger, combined with Ashley Barnes, who had only just arrived as a substitute for Daka. Barnes returned a pass from Maddison, who ran into the box, and his strike took a heavy deflection off Yaphet Tanganga via the post, with Lloris not standing a chance. Yet one player horribly exposed in all of this was Davinson Sanchez, who failed to keep up with Maddison. So 2-1. It should have been over. In the 79th minute, Bergwijn replaced Sergio Reguilón and then tried to win a penalty and got up to shove Söyüncü. The home fans demanded a red card, but he only got a yellow. And from then, it turned into a disaster. 5 minutes into stoppage time, Matt Doherty had a shot blocked and it fell to Bergwijn, who leveled. Spurs would have been happy for a point, but to the team's credit, they went for the jugular. And Kane delivered the defense-splitting pass. Bergwijn rounded Schmeichel and he then rolled the ball into the net. And not since that semi-final at Ajax in 2019, when the club won the Champions League semi-final on away goals, had we seen anything like this.